Hi there and welcome to the Criticalbench YouTube channel. Thanks so much for joining us today. I am Coach Chris Wilson alongside WBFF Fitness Pro Vania Bradway, who has been here at the compound many times. I encourage you, please, I blew myself away the other day. I typed just your name into our channel. Yes. And there's a lot of videos with you. So if you want to see more with Vania, just search her name, Vania, V-A-N-I-A, Bradway, on our channel. She's been here so many times over the last 5 years. So today, we're going to talk about Vania's 3 of her favorite exercises from our Inner Thigh Solution program. These are 3 exercises that you can do at home, like right now, with just your body weight and a towel to help isolate and kind of train the adductors, the kind of the missing part of the legs in a lot of people's training, right? They're always so focused on quads and focus on the hamstrings, right? But they have a whole other part of your legs, your adductors, which are actually a very large portion of your muscle in your legs are for your adductors, bringing your leg to midline. And so these 3 exercises are terrific, easy to do, and we're just going to break them down right now for you. So let's start with the deep squat pry. So this is like a really good muscle activation exercise. So what Vania's going to do, she's just going to go down nice and deep. Now, if you can't go this deep, that's okay. It's all right. If you can't go this deep, I get it. But she's able to get down nice and deep because her hips are used to doing squats and things like that. And what she wants to do, you can even bring your elbow a little bit more on the inner thigh. And then what she's going to do is she's going to kind of push a little bit to open up. And then she's just going to also a little bit of light rocking, a little bit of side to side, light rocking. And she's just holding that position. Because a lot of us, what happens is people have good intentions. They know that squats are good for a lot of reasons, but they don't necessarily go deep in their squat. Maybe they're worried that it's going to be bad for their knees. There's a lot of myths and misconceptions out there. A deep squat, unless you have you have bad hips personally, or you have bad knees or something else, a deep squat is something you're supposed to be able to do. Look at a child. When a child is small, they can do this without even thinking about it, right? So you want to be able to maintain that as long as possible. So this is a really good way to just get those muscles and the hips open and used to this range of motion that is so very beneficial and good for you. And then after you've hovered down there for a little while, then you gotta come up out of it nice and easy. But that's a good starter exercise just to start to open that part of the body up. And spend some time in your life down in that position. Because again, a lot of us, when we do squats, we'll go here and then we're very quick to just kind of come right back up. So if you can get down there and hold it for an extended period of time, really good muscle activation move for inner thighs. Now, let's progress to the second inner thigh exercise, which is one of your favorites, is a Sumo Stance, right? So Vania's going to take kind of a wider stance with her toes a little bit flared out, okay? And what she's doing here is she's bringing the leg further out from midline, and the knees are kind of tracking in the direction of the toes. But then what she's going to do is a Sumo Squat with a little bit of a jump. Exactly right. Sumo squat with a nice little jump. Now the jump doesn't have to be super high. The key here is that you are jumping, you're leaving the floor, and you're maintaining foot position. Good, nice and wide. So again, notice she's opening those hips up, she's got those knees out wide, and she's just doing a very wide body weight squat, Sumo squat. And this again is a really good, easy to do, for the most part, body weight exercise that's challenging, and you feel them. Yep. Yeah, because sometimes working with body weight, people will say, oh, it doesn't feel that hard, or I feel like I could do 100 reps. That exercise most likely not going to be the case. You're not going to be doing 100 of those. So, I mean, if you just do 10 or 15 or 10 to 20 of them, yeah, you're going to feel your heart rate really increase, and you can feel a great burn through your inner thigh and quads. Again, we're trying to encourage opening of the hips. So instead of, a lot of people when they do squats, they kind of maintain a much, much tighter leg position. We're trying to get you to really open it up, let those toes come out a little bit, and then the act of actually leaving the ground as a squat jump. Good. Great exercise there for strengthening the legs and hitting that part of the body. Now, thirdly, we're going to go down to the ground. So grab a towel, or really, I mean, you can grab just about anything, but a towel is good because everybody has a towel. Everybody has a towel at home. So what we're going to do here is a glute bridge with adduction, squeezing the knees in on each other. So put that right between the knees, just like that. Good. So once the towel's folded up, it gives you like a little bit of something, right? And then your arms are just down at your side. And what you want to do is you want to elevate the hips as high as you can while really squeezing in on the knees, firing the adductors, and then lower down very slowly. Now you can elevate and hold for 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then lower down slowly. It's really up to you how long you want to maintain that top portion of the exercise. Good. As opposed to, let me take the towel away, as opposed to just doing the glute bridge like this. So without anything there, right? It's still effective. I mean, you're still hitting glutes, hamstrings, but when you have a prop or you have something there, yes, it's encouraging you to fire the other part of the legs, which is that adductor group, which is a series of muscles, just like your quads are a series of muscles, 4 of them. Your hamstrings are a series of muscles, 3 of them. Your adductors actually occupy a very large percentage of your leg muscle and really help to stabilize and help overall performance of all the other big exercises that people typically do, right? Squats, lunges, deadlifts, all that stuff. Lateral movement. So really great exercise. Go and lift and squeeze. Good. And down. Sometimes you'll even see that exercise with like a medicine ball, anything that is small enough. What's that? Yes, absolutely right. Yes. So there's a lot of great tools that you can use. The towel is just such a great, easy, simple tool that everyone will have. And those are, again, just 3 exercises from our Inner Thigh Solution program. Speaking of the Inner Thigh Solution, it's right here. The Inner Thigh Solution is a very comprehensive lower body training program to help you target that part of the body a little bit more, because we were getting a lot of feedback from people through our YouTube channel and other outlets through Criticalbench, a lot of same questions, like how can I really target this part of my thigh? I'm strong, but I really want to have more of an impact on this part. Or how do these movements that I'm doing help? Or actually, what we learned was when we made our glutes program, there's a lot of correlation between your inner thigh activation and your glute activation, how the two work together. So we wanted to complement our glutes program with our inner thigh program to give more overall lower body development. And so just makes real good sense. Now, if you're not into DVDs, I totally get it. If you're like under 40, you probably don't watch these, but we, of course, have a digital version that you can just download with the program. If you're interested in learning more about the Inner Thigh Solution, again, those 3 exercises are pulled from the program. Just click the pinned comment below this video. You can find out more about this program, how beneficial it is, and it's been helping lots and lots of people over the years now. So thank you so much. Be sure to give Vania a great big thumbs up. Leave us any questions or comments you have about inner thigh training. We'd love to answer those. We're very active on our channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the Criticalbench YouTube channel, because we release new videos every single week. Thanks, Vania. Boom.